Hello and welcome to another video for BitSocket. This is BitSocket's JRPG month, and because of that I want to talk to you about one...
Sorry, kibosh. No, not on it.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk...
No.
Listen, I don't...
Joe, I'm vetoing this one.
I just want to talk about how much I love Final Fantasy XIII. Is that okay? I just want to be clear here. I know that this game is divisive. Hardcore Final Fantasy fans, rightly, were let down by Final Fantasy XIII. It's so starkly different from the rest of the games that it couldn't help but ruffle a few feathers. I know that, but I suppose I just wanted to try and put into words why it is that I love Final Fantasy XIII. A major complaint about the game is how linear it is. Before playing the game I'd heard that a lot of the time it feels like you're just running down a corridor, and aye, the first level felt a bit like a smack in the teeth because look, it's pretty much just one very long, very straight line. Future levels don't get much better. Most of the game is just wandering through pretty, very pretty areas, sometimes deviating to get a chest or something. I think the reason I never minded that was because it felt deliberate. This is a story about fugitives on the run. It's only natural that the game keeps you moving, always fending off pursuit, with little moments of respite in between. When I finally reached Pulse, the massive open area that a lot of people say is the point where the game starts getting good, well, it felt like a different game. Despite how beautiful a reward the world of Pulse is, I missed the urgency that those strictly linear corridors gave the game. So what do you do in the game? Is it just a big long walk in a straight line? Nah, of course not, it's all about the fights. It's so easy to see Final Fantasy XIII's auto battle default is taking control away from you, making the battle system too simplistic and easy. It's really not like that one bit. The fights hinge on controlling your entire team's dynamic on the fly. The emphasis is taken off of those lengthy summons of older Final Fantasy games. Really, this game's equivalents seem deliberately weakened so they don't become a crutch. Instead, the emphasis is put onto the moment-to-moment decisions. When to defend, when to buff, when to risk everything and do loads of damage. It's exhilarating, edge of your seat stuff, especially during boss fights. So it's a game where you run forward and get into fights then? So far, so Call of Duty, eh? Nah, it's more than that. If I haven't lost your respect yet, then this will probably do it. I love the characters in this game, except for Vanille because she's an over-sexualised, annoying... What is she meant to be anyway?
Well?
But the rest of them, aye, they're brilliant. Hope's vulnerability and the way he gets over his lust for revenge. Sazzy's constant tightrope between putting on a brave face and giving in to his own cynicism.
Isn't that adorable?
My favourite character is probably Snow. As much as his macho heroics got on folks' nerves, I found him quite endearing. He's a guy in love, and he wants to believe that he can move the earth to save Sarah.
I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Ah, Sarah. She's the ultimate in useless damsels in distress. Right at the start of the game she turns into Crystal, and she stays that way till just before the credits roll. Look, that's not a spoiler because she's in the cover of the sequel, alright? Except, is she actually a useless damsel in distress? All the characters, not just Snow, are motivated by her. It's her words and her actions that set about the whole chain of events that saves the world from the totally not evil religious order, honest. She's not just a damsel, she's a friend, a fiancée and a sister.
Sarah! Time to go. We have to leave before the army.
Lightning, the main character, probably sums up why Final Fantasy XIII doesn't appeal to a lot of people. She's cold, distant, speaking almost in staccato.
Or she just didn't think she could trust me.
It's hard to relate to a protagonist like that. Every so often she lets her guard down and lets her rage take over. She copes with loss like most of us do, by shutting down and getting on with things. The central relationship between the two sisters is what the entire appeal of this game hinges on, for me. While many rolled their eyes at Final Fantasy XIII 2's reveal, I look forward to the game coming. I couldn't wait to see that relationship turned on its head, with Sarah, the damsel, on a quest to save the sister that saved her.
This is it. The fight for the future.
For JRPG fans, the ones we fall in love with tend to have special meaning for us. It's true that our lives influence how much we cherish the games we play. I suppose Final Fantasy XIII came around at the right time for me. I was working a shit job in a shop that I hated. I didn't really see a way out of my circumstances, so I got these characters. I welcomed them in and I followed their journey every night after work. And all of this makes the forthcoming Lightning Returns so disappointing. Look, I think the game looks great. Running around an open world and using an updated version of that fighting system really appeals to me. But it looks like they've ruined Lightning's character a bit for the sake of sex appeal. Lightning was never meant to be sexy. Now they made her into a Barbie doll that you can dress up and leer at. The Lightning that's returning here doesn't seem to have ever felt the anger, the sadness that comes with what's happened in her life. We'll see. But whatever, now you know. Now you know why, for me, Final Fantasy XIII is a triumph. For you, it might be a betrayal to Final Fantasy fans. It might be just a boring walk through linear levels. I'm cool with that. But see, for me, these games mean something.